Hi, I'm Eli Prinsen from hybridvocaltechnique.com. Today's video, I just wanted to do a short, quick video on vowel modification, but show you how it's done or how it's used, okay? The example that I'm going to do today is just the first three lines of the chorus of I Don't Want to Drown or Drown in You by Chris Daughtry, okay? So he sings this, I think most of the top notes are around B flat 4, and then the highest note in the song or in the chorus is a high C, okay? But all of this is done, or at least the way Chris Daughtry sings this, it's all done in the belt voice or in the true voice, okay? So I'm not gonna mix the registers or use middle voice to sing this. I'm going to go ahead and use the full belt, okay? And I'm going to show you briefly how some of these things are modified, okay? So this is a quick little lesson. I think this is going to help you guys and girls a lot, all right? So you've heard vowel modification a million times, I'm sure, when you scour the internet for YouTube videos on voice or singing tips. And all that really means is, like, if I'm just doing from C to G here, if I stay on a pure ah vowel, ah, it starts to clamp up on me and gets harder to hit that G, right? And some people can't even hit the G without training, okay? So we modify the vowel, but vowel modification, ah goes to okay? At least, sorry about that. Ah, already going to okay, so I'm still singing but it has in the sound, and that makes it easier than staying on the literal which is gonna, when you're staying in the belt, okay, when you're staying in the full belt, okay. Obviously, if you had mixed at this point, you can do things differently, okay? But for this example, we're modifying vowels in the belt, okay? So this song, okay, we got to come up to B flat here, okay? Now the lyrics are, I don't want to drown in you, okay? Now there's some stylistic things that come into play sometimes when you modify vowels, right? Like, how is the singer singing this? Do you want to sound the way they sound when they do it? Is that sound correct as far as what you've been trained to do? Or do you have to do certain things to get that sound? All right. You're probably like, what in the heck is this guy talking about? For example, sometimes things are purposely splatted. And what I mean by that is, like, he doesn't sing it like this, okay? If he says, I don't want to drown in, or if he says, I don't want to drown in you, like some people would sing you like yo, all right? All right? I'm sinking, then I'm torn in two, all right? Or if the word was, I don't want to see, I don't want, some people might splat that, I don't want to say, and make the E go to A, okay? That's what I'm talking about, intentionally splatting or spreading a vowel, okay? Sometimes singers do that, so sometimes you have to find ways to do things the way they're doing them, even if it's incorrect in vowel modification, in training, okay? You have to find ways to get those sounds without it, clamping and killing your voice off. So in this example, he sings, I don't want to drown in you. I'm sinking, then I'm torn in two. So when you see me come up for air. Okay, and there's a lot going on here to sing this song, especially someone with a lower voice like mine, okay? So I'm going to add just a touch of grit in here. Not too much, just to get the sound that he does. And I'll put a link in the description to the song so you can hear the chorus and hear how it goes. Because if I put it on here, it'd probably get muted or something. Okay, so right in here, he sings, I don't want to drown in you. Okay? So right there, I don't wanna, pretty literal. I don't wanna, little tiny bit of right, when I bring it up into that range. I don't want. So it's not just I don't wanna. There's a little bit of Drown is the big deal here. Drown and you, okay? Because those are the a B flat in the belt and an A4, okay? So if I sing it literal, I don't wanna drown. I'm going to like this round thing to sing drowned, right? Drowned in you. He doesn't sing it like that, okay? He doesn't, okay? So drown, if you say the word, you just speak it, drown. See what happens to your mouth? Drowned. All right? And if you do that high, I don't want to drown, you're going to get a literal sound, but it's going to be harder to stay up in that range and continue singing the rest of this song and to continue singing for the duration. All right? Because these rounder sounds are pulling. They're like, That's why you hear a lot of teachers say, hey, don't pull chest or don't get stuck in the ceiling. Okay, things like that. So drowned. If to make this feel more vertical or more placed better, all right, I'm going to change the shape of my face. So I'm not going to, just watch, okay? The easiest way is just to show you. Okay, I'll give you an A and B. This is the literal, I don't want to drown in you. Now I'm going to modify it. I don't want to drown in you. So I had right, on drown. So it's mixing the sound of ow with a little bit of all right? And that way, we can keep the sound up in the head and in the mask much easier and maintain this style of singing, which is more difficult than mixing using middle voice or head voice, okay? So this is more vertical. You've heard me talk about this before. I don't want to drown. Okay? I'll take a snapshot of this. I don't want to drown. All right? It's like the Joker. That's what I'm always talking about, that V, the Joker. Or some teachers call it the lift or the embouchure or something like that, right? Or sun in your eyes, right? I got sun in my eyes. This position without going around, keeping it vertical. Okay? This will keep you from going dry. And what happens when we do that? We start singing like the Hulk or like a bullfrog, and the sound stays thick, and it can only go up so much and without feeling like you're hitting a ceiling. Okay? Giving you guys a free mini lesson here. All this stuff is covered on my program. I sell a program, the HVT Master Series Ultimate Vocal Training Program. Everything I'm talking about here is covered. Okay? From the beginning all the way to the advanced, there will be a link in the description that will take you there so you can pick it up and learn for yourself. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sing these 3 lines, okay? I don't want to drown in you. I'm sinking, then I'm torn in two. So when you see me come up for air. Okay, so we had to go all the way up here to high C, like the 3rd line in on the song. So it wasn't like I, had full energy at the first line to hit this note. I mean, there's a lot of singing going on before you even get to that part, to the highest part in the belt, okay? Now, we could mix it. You could mix it, So when you see me come up for air, the sound is going to be different. It can still be acceptable with some effects and things like that. But I'm doing it, for example, the way that Chris Daughtry does it. That's the whole point of this, okay? There's always a different way to sing things. And again, I teach the middle voice, the head voice, the belt voice, all of it. That's what hybrid vocal technique is all about, using all of your voice for any given situation, for different situations, different songs, different presentation. Okay, so that's, you know, it's not just belting and HVT, it's everything. Okay, so back to this. The vowel mods on the highest parts, okay? Because the point is, as the voice comes up higher, we have to modify in order to make that easier on us. In order to for me to continue singing in this higher range in a belt voice when my voice is much lower, okay? So I modified drown, all right, at B flat, U at A, right? And then torn at B flat, 2 at A, and then come, and then up here at the highest note, up at the high C, all right? Now, quickly, these words are pretty much the same. Whoever wrote this song, I'm not sure who wrote it, but whoever wrote the lyrics wrote the vowels very similar, all right? And both in, you know, rhyming and also in, you know, production. So it's kind of handy for this video, okay? So drowned, we use so we don't go around. Drown, okay? I don't wanna drown. It's vertical, okay? And then we can come right from there, drown in you, and do the same thing, drown ya. It's the same, okay? Torn would be, if I stayed literal, I'm sinking, then I'm torn, right? Torn in you. Not what he's doing. I'm torn in you. All right? And then come. It's I with eh. Ka. Right? If I'm too much into so when you see me come, it's going to pull. It's going to be harder to do. Okay? Follow me? So when you see me come. All right, now up, highest note in the song. All right, if I stayed on that like that. So when you see me come up, it's gonna be tough. It's doable. So when you see me come up for air. What I did on this, well, I added a little bit of compression, or a little bit more, and I added just a touch of distortion there, right? I supported like crazy, and I used pretty much the same formula that I did on the previous one. I squinched up a little bit. Remember, I told you it's like the sun's in your eyes. This is not a strain. This is not straining. This is a position, all right? So I basically add a little more sun in the eyes and a little more in the sound. Egg, all right? Now, so you put all this together. Drown in you, turn in you, in tow, right? Coming back to this in a minute on the intentional splatting. Come up for air, come up. Okay, not an easy thing to do, but with training, it's doable. You can learn to do it exactly the same way I did. It's in my program, okay? All right, so sorry if this got repetitious or long and drawn out. Okay, so I want to finish this up a little bit with the intentional splatting, like I was talking about at the beginning of this video. Okay, so I'm going to sing it a little bit different than Daughtry, or than Chris Daughtry. Okay, I'm going to add this as if somebody, just say somebody covered this song and they did it their own way. They had a little bit more punk rock influence or something like that, alt rock, okay? So they added some of this or maybe they sing this way. I don't want to drown in you. And they purposely had too much in there, all right? I'm sinking, then I'm turning to. Right? I know it sounds disgusting and ugly, or at least in my opinion, but some people sing like this. So if the song was originally sang like that, you would have to come off of your technique a little bit and make a few adjustments to get that sound, okay? And that's doable as well. Internally, making the vowel mods and the split modifications, and then shaping a little bit with the mouth of finding the Goldilocks zone, or the sweet spot, to where you're not pulling too much, but you get the job done and get the sound out, okay? So I hope this stuff helped you guys today. Like I said, the description to this song, it's a great song, is in, or the link is in the description, so you can check it out. Pull up the course, listen to what he's doing there, and then review this video, and you'll see what I'm talking about with the vowel modifications and how they help guys like me with low voices sing high in the belt register, okay? It's doable. This was one take. Wasn't perfect, but this was one take. No edits, no rigging, no effects, okay? Have a wonderful day. Head over to hybridvocaltechnique.com. Go ahead and pick up my program and start learning to train your voice and do what I do better, okay? See ya.